London, Ontario, home of 350,000 people. A sizable portion are students. However, London features one of the worst transit systems in Canada.
My name is AJ Lewis.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
My name's Graham Mills.
My name is Tegan Chevrier.
Transit system here fucking sucks.
Well, they're never on time, and the scheduling is just abysmal.
It does have a tendency to run late. I mean, I took the 17 a lot last year, and so it was either like 5 minutes early or 10 minutes late.
There's a lot of people going on the same routes, and they just don't have enough room on the buses, and they'll blow right by you.
Just in general, it's not very reliable.
One time during the winter, I had to wait 3 hours for a bus to show up to take me 15 blocks to my house.
So I was always either missing the bus or being late to class, so that was a huge, huge hassle.
Maybe if they change some routes so that people can get picked up at different areas to lessen loads at other areas.
It just seems like there's a lot of really simple problems that could be easily solved.
It took me a whole fucking hour to go to the Apple store.
According to the July 7th, 2016 Citizen Satisfaction Study, people were dissatisfied with transit in London. As per the study's key findings, transportation mainly focused on inadequate public transit and is now the leading issue on the public agenda. In contrast, Waterloo Regional Transit, Victoria Regional Transit, and Ottawa Transit all have been far more open about spending as well as plans to improve transit moving forward. What does the LTC have to hide? Patrick Maloney, a reporter from the London Free Press, was only able to access recently scrapped rapid transit proposal plans through the Access of Information Act. Still, most of the information was heavily censored by the LTC. However, there is a larger problem. Justin Trudeau has promised $1.48 billion to invest into Ontario Transit. But as of right now, Toronto will take a sizable amount of the proposed budget, leaving communities like London with significantly less. The combination of provincial and federal lack of funding and the absence of transparency from the LTC is incredibly unfair to the citizens of London. We sat down with the general manager of the LTC to talk about the concerns regarding transit and the LTC's future plan.
Kelly Palechny, general manager.
First, we asked about the findings on the 2016 Citizen Satisfaction Study.
It was a bit of a surprise. We did look at it. I will be quite honest. We didn't put a lot of credibility into the survey from the respect of whether or not that was actually our riders talking or whether it was just a generic Londoners talking.
Moreover, they rather use their own study to provide a different outcome.
And one of the programs that we rolled out, which actually will be going to the Commission tonight, is entitled Voice of the Customer. And in that program, what we do is we actually have surveyors on the bus. They talk to 508 riders over a 1-week period and ask them not only to rate the different services that we have, but also talk to us about what means the most with respect to our service, what elements mean the most.
They have also suggested that students are one of the most important aspects of the LTC.
Quite honestly, I think that the student demographic between Fanshawe and Western makes up about 50% of our ridership. So obviously we're very interested in what the students are looking for.
And the recent major changes to help improve transit for students have been positive.
We're very excited. This 16 was the second year of that rollout. We made significant changes this year, and I'll say that predominantly the feedback has been very positive because they're things that customers have been asking for a long time, and we're finally able to respond.
Also, the LTC is looking at expanding busing further in the coming years to help students have more access.
The Commission 2 years ago approved a 5-year plan that looks to add approximately 18,000 hours a year each year for 5 years, making service improvements. A significant number of those have been requests that we've been hearing for a very long time from students and other riders, looking at extending the hours of service, providing more frequency on our busy routes, those types of things.
The general manager also wants feedback from bus riders.
It is an iterative process, and certainly I would encourage customers to continue to participate in our drop-in sessions or provide feedback if there's something they don't like or if they've got ideas. Certainly that's all taken into account each year when we do our service planning.
Lastly, we asked students what they want most from busing.
My number one thing is that I just wish the buses were on time and they were more reliable. Like for me, I work, I go to school, I don't have time to, wait around or have a bus come early. I just want things to be on time.
The amount of time that it takes to go with 1 or 2 buses, there's got to be a way to improve it, whether it's by adding a subway line, a train line, or a streetcar or something to just speed things up.
Fix your stuff. Man, us students, we're schlecking it. We don't have cars because, we're poor. We got to use that bus system, and since we are the majority of your community, you'd want to cater to us. But you don't, because you don't care at all.